Hello everyone,
Hiya.
here we are today at Chalice Wells Gardens in Glastonbury, and it's a World Peace Gardens.
Yeah, this is part one of a three-part series. The first part is obviously Chalice Well and the gardens. Part two is going to be the town centre and all the shops around there.
And part 3, we take a trip up the tour, so make sure you stay tuned. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and if you do like our videos and think your friends will like them too, please give us a little share.
Yeah, and if there is any comments you'd like to say about the video, or if you've been here before and you've got any experiences of the place, please do let us know.
Here we go.
Welcome. Take a moment to settle, to breathe deeply, and allow your imagination to journey with me to a place unlike any other. Our destination is Glastonbury, in the heart of Somerset, England, and at the foot of its iconic Tor, where the ley lines are said to converge and ancient energies stir, lies a sanctuary of profound peace, the Chalice Well. For 20 minutes, we will immerse ourselves in its story, a story woven from myth, history, and the very fabric of the earth itself. It is a story that has drawn pilgrims, healers, and seekers for thousands of years. Imagine this place centuries, even millennia ago. Long before the stone walls and manicured gardens you might see in photographs, there was simply a spring. A powerful, natural spring bubbling forth from the earth. The wellhead itself, capped by a distinctive wrought iron cover, placed there in 1919 by Frederick Bligh Bond, the former architect of Glastonbury Abbey. It features a powerful ancient symbol, the Vesica Piscis. This design, composed of two intersecting circles, holds multifaceted meanings across different traditions. For some, it represents the union of heaven and earth, the merging of spirit and matter, or even the sacred geometry of creation. In Christian iconography, It has been associated with the divine feminine and masculine and with the fish symbol. For others, it embodies cosmic harmony, balance, and the gateway between dimensions. Its presence here serves as a potent reminder of the well's enduring spiritual significance and its capacity to bridge different realms of understanding. People visit the Chalice Well for a myriad of reasons, each deeply personal. Some come seeking physical healing, believing in the restorative properties of the iron-rich water. Others arrive with emotional burdens, yearning for clarity, comfort, or a release from past pains. Many are drawn by a purely spiritual quest, seeking to connect with the earth's energy, with ancient wisdom, or with their own inner selves. It is common to see visitors meditating, praying, or simply sitting in quiet reflection.
I had to have a stop here because this putty cat had to come over, and you could see he wanted fuss. Once he'd had the fuss, though, he disappeared rather quickly. At this point, I had lost Kev. He disappeared somewhere else in the park, in the gardens, and yeah, hopefully I'll find him a bit later on.
There's the undeniable, tangible beauty of the Chalice Well Gardens themselves. These gardens are not merely ornamental. They're an integral part of the experience, designed to evoke a sense of deep peace, contemplation, and healing. Every winding path, every lovingly tended flower bed, every quiet bench invites visitors to slow down, to breathe deeply, and to simply be. As you walk through them, you encounter various features, each with its own quiet significance. The sound of water constantly accompanies you, flowing from the iconic lion's head spout, where many collect the precious liquid. Fueling the quest for the Holy Grail that have captivated poets, writers, and spiritual seekers for centuries. It suggests that the true Grail is not a mere object, but a spiritual awakening, a vessel of divine love, whose presence can be felt in the very water that flows from the sacred ground. But the Chalice Well's significance extends far beyond any single faith. For many, particularly those within pagan and New Age spiritual traditions, it represents something even more primordial, the heart chakra of the earth. It is seen as a vital energy vortex, a place where the planet's life force pulses with potent intensity. The red water, with its symbolic connection to blood, is widely revered as representing the divine feminine, the very lifeblood of the Earth Mother. It is a powerful symbol of nurture, intuition, and the regenerative power of nature. There is a peaceful healing pool, often used for quiet contemplation and blessing. The air itself feels imbued with a sense of calm, a gentle invitation to release the burdens of the outside world. Its waters tinged with a striking reddish hue. This color, derived from the high iron content within the water, earned it an ancient, evocative name, the blood spring. And from this distinctive flow, countless legends would blossom. This unique topography creates an undeniable energy, a sense of being on sacred ground. Archaeological findings confirm human activity around this spring dating back to the Neolithic period, making it one of the oldest continually used holy sites in Britain. People have been drawn to this water, to this specific spot, for longer than recorded history remembers. As centuries turned, new layers of meaning were added to the well's ancient heritage. With the advent of Christianity, the Chalice Well became inextricably linked with one of the most powerful and enduring legends of the Western world, that of the Holy Grail. The story, passed down through generations, tells of Joseph of Arimathea. After the crucifixion, he is said to have brought to Glastonbury the very cup used at the Last Supper, the Holy Grail, carrying within it the essence of Christ's blood. The legend recounts that Joseph buried this sacred chalice directly beneath the spring, and from that moment, the water began to flow red, imbued with the Grail's mystical power. This narrative transformed the Chalice Well from a pagan sacred spring into a site of profound Christian pilgrimage.
Well, after walking around the garden, I eventually found Kev and his mum. They were looking around the shop. Obviously, I wanted to get a full look around the high end of the garden for you guys to make you see it all. So yeah, I eventually found him. Here he is, and yeah, we're going to get on with the rest of the video.
Allow the gentle flow of its waters, the quiet strength of its ancient stones, and the profound peace of its gardens to settle within you. May the spirit of the Red Spring, the heart of Avalon, bring you a sense of calm and connection wherever you are. Interestingly, just a short distance away, another spring, known as the White Spring, emerges from the Tor. Its waters are clear and cold, traditionally associated with the divine masculine. The harmonious flow of these two distinct springs, one red and one white, symbolizes the sacred union, the balance of masculine and feminine energies, creating a complete and powerful energetic field within Glastonbury. Many believe that standing between these two springs at the foot of the Tor can bring about a profound sense of balance and wholeness, beyond the legends and spiritual interpretations. Glastonbury itself is a landscape imbued with myth, often whispered as the Isle of Avalon, the resting place of King Arthur, It is a realm where the ordinary feels extraordinary. The Chalice Well sits in the very shadow of Glastonbury Tor. Bottles in hand, collecting the precious water to take a piece of its tranquility home with them. There's an undeniable feeling here that the veil between worlds is thin, that intuition is heightened, and that a connection to something larger than oneself is not just possible, but palpable. The Chalice Well encourages a slower rhythm of being, a gentle invitation to introspection, and a profound communion with the natural world. In a world that often demands speed, efficiency, and constant noise, places like the Chalice Well serve as vital counterpoints. They are living sanctuaries, ancient anchors that remind us of the enduring power of myth, the healing touch of nature, and the deep wellspring of human spirituality that flows within us all. Whether you approach it with a belief in Arthurian legends, in the Earth's chakras, or simply as a beautifully serene garden, the Chalice Well offers a unique and deeply moving experience. It is a place where you can feel the pulse of history, the whisper of ancient spirits, and the profound peace that comes from connecting with something truly timeless.
And here we are at the White Springs, just round the corner from Chalice Well Gardens, and I have to say, the water from this White Springs, it's supposed to be full of calcium. It's natural. It's from a spring right at the foot of the Tor itself, and I have to say, it is the purest tasting cold water I've ever tasted.
Personally, I haven't tasted it because the White Springs inside that building, we couldn't actually get any footage or any photos because you're not allowed no photography or videos in there whatsoever, because you can actually dive in the pools naked, and I'm kind of afraid, and I know it probably doesn't even link up to that water tap, but I'm afraid them naked bodies in the water and them that water tap personally. But
No, I don't think it's got anything to do with that. The spring water from the tap comes from a local spring. It's sprung from under the Glastonbury Tor. The water itself is spring water, natural healing water, it's been said, and people do actually jump in to heal themselves, let's say. No photography for obvious reasons, privacy, because some people do like to get in a little naked. But I can assure you, we're not drinking naked person's bathwater. It's fine. Absolutely fine. No, we're not.
and over the road you do see a Chalice Well spring water coming out of the wall. You did try a bit.
I did try a bit. Now I have to say, it does. Someone's like carved into it with their finger. It looks like a bit of cement. It says Chalice Well water. So I did try a bit, even though everywhere says do not drink from anywhere other than the Lion's Head. However, I wasn't poorly. It did taste a lot stronger, I have to say. You could taste the iron in it.
And a woman a little bit further along did tell us we could.
A lovely lady said it is drinkable. I think the local villages collect it from there, obviously, rather than paying an entrance fee to go into Chalice Well Gardens. So they collect it from there. I think, obviously, if they're going to put an entrance and a fee, then they should divert water for the town.
Yes,
the town anyway.
Yes, definitely.
It did taste a bit stronger, but I wasn't poorly, so
Thank
it's
goodness.
all good.
Right, that's it then. That's the end of part 1. We'll catch you all with part 2 very, very soon. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, all of that sort of stuff. It is the town and shops next.
It is indeed. Looking forward to this one.
So we'll see you all soon. Bye.